How to choose the right drone for wedding photography? The most important thing to consider when choosing the right drone for wedding photography is the budget. When buying a drone, it's important to be aware of the price because it will influence your choices. You should find a drone that fits your budget, which means finding a suitable price point for the drone and for your wedding photography business. Too many photographers make their decision on the wrong criteria, which leads them to purchase drones that cost too much. In the end, they don't make any money with the drones and can't afford to purchase another drone in case the first one gets destroyed. You should find a drone that meets your needs, which is very important. It's also important to have a good drone because if the drone has a problem, you may lose your valuable shots. What are the key elements to choose the right drone for your wedding photography? You can also choose a drone with a built-in camera or a camera that can be attached to the drone. A camera on a drone is important, and you need to consider the features of the camera before making your final decision. The camera. One of the most important features to consider when buying a drone is the quality of the camera. If you're looking for a drone with a good camera, make sure it's not only a high-end drone, but a drone with a great camera. You can get the perfect drone with a high-quality camera. If you want to be able to capture the perfect shot during the wedding, it's important to find a drone that takes good photos. You also need to consider the drone's ability to shoot in low light. You need a good drone because it will help you capture the perfect shots. The drone should be capable of taking amazing photos. The type of drone. You also need to consider the type of drone that you need. There are many different types of drones available, so you have to decide what you're looking for. Do you want a very stable drone that won't shake during flight? Or do you want a more versatile drone that can be used for a variety of different purposes? It's important to know your needs before you choose the right drone. It's best to buy a drone with a camera that's similar to a DSLR camera. The type of camera you choose will depend on how long you plan to use the drone for, and how you're going to use it. If you're looking for a drone that's lightweight, it's important that the drone has a good camera and that the camera is easy to handle. You also need to consider whether you want to use your drone in difficult areas. If you need to fly your drone in tough terrain, it's important that the drone can handle this. When buying a drone, you have to decide what kind of photography you want to do with it. If you want to fly it in an outdoor environment, you might want a drone with more stability and more powerful motors. On the other hand, if you want to fly it indoors, then you might want a smaller and lighter drone. The flight time. What you need will depend on your personal preferences and the type of wedding photography you do. For example, if you have limited time to spend flying the drone, you should choose a small drone with a camera that shoots amazing quality photos. However, if you have a lot of time to spend flying the drone, you should consider a big drone with a large battery. This will help you be able to fly for longer. It will also allow you to take more pictures than you can if you use a drone with a shorter flight time. Budget. The most important thing to consider when choosing the right drone for wedding photography is the cost. When buying a drone, it's important to be aware of the price because it will influence your choices. You should find a drone that fits your budget, which means finding a suitable price point for the drone and for your wedding photography business. Don't choose a drone that costs less than $750. Cheap drones use cheap technologies and you won't get the quality of images that you need. It's not worth it if you're going to be using the drone for only a few hours on one day. If you are planning on using a drone rarely, maybe renting one will be a better option than buying one. Check the links in the description for details about the best drones for weddings. And please remember to like the video, comment and subscribe.